I'm going to continue on into this tournament today. Last game we left off with our round 2 matchup. I had a bye in the first round, and then in round 2 we played Twin Gaming. I'll pop the gameplay for that up in the top right corner. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Send Twin a sub. In round 3, I got matched up with Cubs fan. Unfortunately, I don't have the footage for that game. I don't know what happened. I think I just completely forgot to hit record because I was so locked in. I wanted to advance in the tournament so bad. Yeah, let's jump into it. We're playing BMAC from over on Twitch. I'm going to link everyone who I played in the tournament. I'm going to link their Twitch channels in the description down below. So if you watch Twitch, hit those links, head on over there, tell them I sent you, say what's up. Looks like he's a Mariners fan. He's got the Washington State uniforms on. He's got the Griffey label. He's got the Mariners logo on his game tag. He starts his game off with a base hit with Lou Brock, and then he's going to steal second base. So he's got 99 speed on second base with nobody out. And thankfully, we get Kinsler to go down swinging on that fastball. That was a beautifully located fastball down our way right on the black. He couldn't take that pitch, was a little bit late on it, and then Carlos Beltran comes up. He's going to fly out to left center field. Lou Brock fast enough to advance to third, even though the ball was hit to the left side of the outfield. Dangerous situation there, because then that takes away pretty much the bottom half of the strike zone for me. I had to work Griffey up in the zone so that I didn't throw that wild pitch. We do end up getting the strikeout, escaping the jam. Now it's our turn to hit. He's got Kershaw on the mound. Ishiro's going to hit a single out to right. So he got the 99 speed on the lead it off. We got the 90 speed on the lead it off. And now Mike Trout's going to come in a 1-2 count. We're going to steal second base. I'm sorry, that's Beltran. We're going to steal second base while Beltran grounds out the shortstop. That was a double play ball, so stealing really helped us out. And then Trout's going to come in here, 2-0 count, and he's going to hit the ball back up the middle. Kinsler with the dive at second base saves the run. That ball would have gone to the outfield. Ishiro would have scored easily. Instead, it's first and third with 1 out, but George Brett is going to come up. George Brett with the fly ball to left field. Sacrifice fly. You're not going to get Ishiro from that deep. It's got to be super shallow if you're going to get a guy like him on the base pass. So we take a 1-0 lead. Miggy comes up next, gets on top of an off-speed pitch. That's a ground ball to third base. That will end the inning, but the damage is done. We go up 1-0. Now we're going to skip straight into the bottom of the second. Jose Altuve is going to come up, and he is out. Ground ball to start this inning off from Altuve. That's going to bring up Ernie Banks, the best shortstop in this game. I've been saying it all year. 370 average, 17 homers. You can make it 18. That is my 18th home run with Ernie Banks, and every single at-bat I've had with that card has been on ranked seasons or in tournament play. He is just unbelievable. So he stretches the lead to 2-0. Now we're going to skip a little bit further into this game, bottom of the third. Now we've scored 1 run in the first inning and the second inning. Now in the bottom of the third, we have the leadoff man on. Once again, it's Ishiro with Beltran in there, and we are up by 4. No doubt about it, to the bullpens in right center field. 2-run shot from Carlos Beltran stretches the lead to 4. BMAC's a really, really good hitter, though. I knew he wasn't going to go away. We had to stay locked in. 4 runs was not going to win this game. Base hit from George Brett with 1 out. It's going to put a runner on once again. We're trying to keep the rally going, but Miguel Cabrera is going to ground into a double play here. 2-6-1. I'm sorry, 3-6-1 double play. I've been getting my numbers messed up recently. But that's all right. Miguel Cabrera, out of the chute, like my first 60, 70 at-bats with that card, I was batting over 400. His batting average has dipped down under 360 over his last like 10 or 15 games. So I'm thinking about giving him a break and getting him out of there. While we were scoring all of these runs, taking our 4-0 lead, David Price was pitching a gem against a very good hitter. As you can see, a lot of these balls are coming off the bat hot. BMAC just couldn't seem to find a hole early on in this game. So we were catching some breaks. We took a 4-0 lead into the bottom of the fourth. Well, we've scored in every inning so far this game, and Jose Altuve is going to get this one started with a ground ball up the middle. So once again, we get the leadoff man on. Ernie Banks up again, and Ernie Banks with home run number 19 on the year. That's his second home run of the game. We take a 6-0 lead. We have scored in the first, second, third, and fourth innings of this game. We have caught fire. I started to hit the ball really well in that game against Cubs fan, and it just boiled over into this game. 6-0 lead. I mean, I'm not the greatest player in the world, but that's a tough deficit to come back from against someone who's, in my opinion, I consider myself above average. I'm not in the top 10 or anything, but I'm an above average player. But like I said, BMAC's a good hitter. He's not going to go away. He ends up hitting an RBI single here with Lou Brock. So not only does he get a run, he's on the board officially, no more goose egg. He's got 99 speed on the bases for Ian Kinsler, who's gonna go to the gap in right center. That's gonna be an RBI double for Ian Kinsler. The score is now 6-2. We're up by 4. Like I said earlier, 4 runs was not gonna win this game. B-Mac's not gonna go down without a fight. He's got that runner on second now, Ian Kinsler with 2 outs for Beltran, and we threw a really good pitch, and thankfully, that pitch was just in off the corner because he got a perfect swing on that. That was 2 feet from being a 2-run homer, and it would have been a 6-4 game, but thankfully that was well located. He couldn't get it out of the yard. That ends the inning, but he did get 2 runs to show for it. So it's a 6-2 game, bottom of the 5th now. Like I've said, I've scored in every inning of this game so far, and I was looking to do it again until Mike Trout lines into a double. Look at that. That was a perfect swing. We destroyed that ball. We were trying to steal third. He ends up getting doubled up at second base, so that's going to end that little rally. But George Brett's going to try and get it going with 2 outs. That's his second ground ball base hit back up the middle. It's going to put a runner on first for Miggy. Miggy has grounded out twice. This time he's going to walk, and that's going to bring up Altuve, who hits the pitcher. And this was a little weird, right? So it's looking like it should be bases loaded with 2 outs. He's got Darren O'Day on the mound, but we got stuck. We were frozen here. And I was not trying to have to end this game and then start it back up again, so I just said, screw it. I'm just gonna get out. Just get me out. Hopefully, if he tags me out, it ends the inning, which it did. So me getting out got us out of that tough pickle. I had bases loaded with 2 outs, though. We could have extended the lead, but I figured I'd bite the bullet since I have a 4-run lead anyway. So that was the first inning in this game where we didn't score a run, and you can say it was because of animations. I don't know why the game got stuck there, but it is what it is. Moving on. 2 outs into the 6th. J-Roll just struck out. He's got Edgar Martinez in there now, and he's going to pop up into foul territory. Miguel Cabrera goes and picks that up. So now Ernie Banks coming up in the bottom of the 6th. The 5th inning was the only inning we didn't score. Ernie Banks is 2 for 2 with 2 homers. And you can make it 3 for 3 with 3 homers. Yes, you heard that correctly. Ernie Banks is 3 for 3 with 3 homers. We are now up by 5. Yachty's gonna fly out the right center field. Ernie Banks, seriously, I say this all the time, and I know maybe I'm just really good with him. I don't know. Ernie Banks is the best shortstop on this game. If you do not have him unlocked already, I am telling you, get it done. We are up 7-2 going into the 8th. We're going to skip a little bit ahead here. We got David Price on the mound, Lou Brock in there once again. Lou Brock's been getting on base in this game, but finally, probably the most dangerous at bat from him. 5 runs is more than plausible from B-Mac. Thankfully, we didn't have Lou Brock on base because Ian Kinsler. That is a row 1 dinger out to left field. Solo shot for Ian Kinsler. Lucky it wasn't a 2-run shot. That's going to bring the lead down to 4. A little later in the inning, he's got a runner on first with Griffey in there, and he's going to rip that down the line. So here he goes rallying. He's got first and third now with 1 out. I'm going to bring Kenley Jansen in out of the bullpen. J-Roll's in there. I'm perfectly okay with trading a run for an out here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Fly out to right field. Ishiro's got an absolute cannon, though. For a second there, I thought he was going to get him, but Yadi Molina came out from behind the dish. If anyone's going to throw out an 80 speed from the warning track, it's Ichiro. They don't have a Vladimir Guerrero in this game, so if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Ichiro. But the sacrifice fly works. We later get out of the inning, but he's made it a 3-run game now. 7-4. We need some extra insurance runs before we get into the 9th inning. He's got Eric Gagne on the mound. We're going to hit a double with Jose Altuve to lead things off. I usually suck with small hitters. I have been red hot with Jose Altuve. And then Yachty's going to come up. Altuve ended up finding his way to third. He's going to score on the bloop single. I think that was like the first weak hit of the entire game between both of us. I mean, me and B-Mac were both ripping the leather off the ball in this game. 12 runs scored through 8 innings, 8-4 score. We do have a runner on first base here, but we're not going to get anything out of it. Ishiro's going to get a base hit here to extend it, which is going to give us runners on first and second now with 2 outs, and Beltran coming up. But Beltran breaks his bat on a fastball in on his hands right there, and that's going to end the bottom of the 8th inning. So into the top of the 9th. All we have to do is prevent B-Mac from scoring 4 runs. Andre Dawson almost hits a solo shot to lead the inning off, but that is a fly out to the warning track. Next man up, Beltran with 1 out, and I hit him. That's actually David Wright. I apologize. David Wright in off the bench. We hit him. So that's going to put a runner on first for Victor Martinez. I hate pitching the discard, especially with left-handed pitching. And a full count, 1 out, slider down and in, and B-Mac cuts it in half. 2-run homer out the left. He's not going to. I told you, 4 runs will not win a game like this. We had to keep tacking them on. We get the ground out from Lou Brock to get the second out of the inning, and then Ian Kinsler's going to come up in a 2-1 count. He's going to foul off that slider to get us to a 2-2 count. Now I'm going to try and blow one by him up and in. We hit our corner, and he swung through it. That's the ball game. We ended up going on into the championship and playing Magunski. Magunski is a top 10 player overall, not just in Battle Royale, not just in ranked seasons. Magunski is one of the very best players on this game. He is a robot. He's up there with CB5, with Pitch and Rebel, with all those guys. He ran through this tournament. He 10 runs Jaff. And he ended up 10 running me in the championship. I don't have the gameplay for that game. I wish I did, and I know it sounds like a cop-out. I didn't have the gameplay for the Cubs fan game. I didn't have the gameplay for Magunski. As soon as I beat B-Mac, I got super hyped and I was locked in. I actually ended up taking the lead on Magunski. I was winning 1-0 in the 4th inning, but he caught fire. He ended up rallying. I think he scored 6 or 7 runs in the 5th inning, and then he ended up hitting a grand slam with Bryce Harper a little later in the game. He ended up beating me 13-3, and I was up 1-0 in the 4th. So you can only imagine how it just spiraled out of control. But GG's to Magunski, B-Mac, Cubs fan twin. Thank you guys again for having me in the tournament. I wish I had more gameplay footage, but that's all I got. I will link everyone's channels down below. Go check out B-Mac, go check out Cubs fan. If you want to see some high level gameplay, go check out Magunski on Twitch. This guy, he's a robot. I'm not joking. He doesn't miss. He does not swing at balls. Even if they're an inch outside, his patience is through the roof. And then when he does swing, he doesn't miss. If I can get to that point, I'll be happy. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you are new. I'll be playing in a lot more tournaments coming up. I'm getting a little better. MLB 16 was my rookie year with MLB. It was my first time ever playing the game. And I feel like I've gotten a lot better for 17. I'm really proud of that run I put together because there were some ball players in that tournament. We ended up getting 2nd place. So it was a lot of fun. Thanks for the support. Like the video if you enjoyed. And yeah, I'm out.